Welcome to Tricks of the Devil, the show that finds out how many flushes it takes to get rid of those posterior Pop-Tarts the devil leaves behind. Today we're talking about the character of God and questioning it. Have you ever had a dark night of the soul where you questioned God's character and if he really loved you and where he was? Stay tuned, we're going to figure this out. Imagine being the angels of heaven. They have never heard a lie, right? So when Satan came in and was telling them a lie, he is the father of lies, how were they supposed to take this questioning, these accusations by Satan? Some point in your walk with God, you're going to experience a moment like Adam and Eve experienced and the angels of heaven experienced, where the character of God is questioned. Will you rely upon what you know about him? Or will you continue on with the questions in your heart and your mind presented to you by Lucifer, by the devil, the one who has come to kill, steal, and destroy? In our darkest moment, we have to decide if we're going to press into the true character of God or give in to the doubts the devil is giving us. He wants you to give up on your only source of hope and your only refuge in the storm. I have gone through this very exact same thing a couple of years ago, where it was just very hard. And all I had to do is trust in who I knew God was, because I didn't understand the situation. I didn't understand what was going on and how things were going to affect me and how things were going to work out or why they even happened. But man, it was not fun. So I just trust in God and moved forward and made it out the other side. If you have never gone through the dark night of your soul, you most likely will. And if you have, I pray that you made it through it with your faith intact. Either way, do not think this is some strange thing that has happened to you. It happened to Jesus too. Let's look in Luke 22. And it says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me, because he's about to be crucified. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine will be done. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, giving him strength. And being in agony, he prayed more earnestly. And as his sweat was as great drops of blood falling to the ground. That is Luke 22:42 through 44. When that dark night of your soul comes, you have to think of it as your graduation moment. It's the moment your whole life is built up to, your whole entire walk with God has prepared you for, where the rubber meets the road, as they say, because everything you believed was easy up until this point, up until that dark night. Right? Because things are going well. But when things go bad, the true character of ourselves comes out, right? And then we know where we really stand in our faith. Because when the going gets tough, what happens? Do we give in? Do we fight back? Do we keep pressing in? Or do we give up on God? Let's read Ephesians 6:13. It says, Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in that evil day. And having done all to stand, stand. It's Ephesians 6:13. So we have to put on the armor of God in order to be able to stand, right? Without the armor of God, there's no hope. We will not be able to withstand that moment. And what does armor do for us? It protects you, right? It's not you protecting you. It's the armor being a barrier. And the armor is our faith in Jesus Christ and commitment to him. Let's read our next verse. It's Acts 17:27. And it says that they should seek the Lord, if happily they might feel after him, and find him, though he be not far from every one of us. God is never far from us. He is always close. He is always near, and we can always trust him. But in that dark night, it's hard to believe that. And so instead of going by the way we feel or the way we see things, we have to just trust in what we know to be true. Now it's flush factor time. Let's see how many flushes it takes to get those posterior Pop-Tarts to go down. Yep, that's 5 flushes with the courtesy flush. That's the highest ranking. This is one of the worst tricks the devil can pull on anybody. Because at that moment when you're tired and you want to give up and you just want to give in, he comes and tells you, it's okay, do just that. The goal here is not to be at full strength and fully rested. The goal is to walk in through the gates of heaven to be with your Heavenly Father forever. So if you keep that in mind, you can go through those times when you're tired. And here's our closing Bible verse, Psalms 126, 5 through 6. It reads, "They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth beareth precious seed, and shall doubtlessly come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him." So you may sow in tears, but you will reap in joy. Do not give up. Keep going. Do not let this evil trick of the devil cause you to walk away from your only hope.